This video, I'll be reading my all-new Wimpy Kid fanfiction parody book, Long Story Short. This will be the 6th section of Greg Heffley's finale of middle school. Also, if you end up loving the series, consider subscribing. It's free and you can always change your mind. Anyways, learn how to get a shout out at the end of the video and enjoy the show. Saturday. I just checked my updated grades and now everything is at least a B. Mom took notice and she gave back my phone, under the conditions that my grades would stay consistent. But something was terribly wrong. I checked my Vifilms account and I lost more than half of my followers. I knew it. I was inactive for way too long and now everything is obliterated. I stormed downstairs and confronted Mom. Mom, why did you have to ruin my social life? Excuse me? Mom retaliated by saying that if I didn't fall behind on my studies, this wouldn't have happened at all. That's it. I have to limit your screen time. This device is obviously taking a toll on your mental state. Mom decided to take my phone away once again until I reevaluated and took a step back. And she left the house with my phone to take a short walk. I calmed myself down. I need to solve this puzzling mystery. Surely I wasn't losing all those followers because I hadn't interacted with the app for 5 days. Last week I had an even longer break and I was doing quite fine. I knew this might get me into more trouble, but I had to investigate. When I opened my latest video with the ghost pepper, it seemed like I got hit with a dust storm of angry comments and dislikes. You are the worst, forcing Raleigh to eat something he didn't like. F you. You suck, clickbaiter. I hope you get all the hate in the world. 5 films that lead this video for abuse. Wow, people were steaming about what I did to Raleigh. Now people were hating on all my videos and using Raleigh as a prop for views. That's it. I needed to defend myself. I scrolled to the top comment and was about to reply something hateful. That's when everything hit me. I had the greatest epiphany of all time. Oh my god, how did I become such a jerk? Even though those comments weren't the most understanding, at a certain degree, they were right. I was treating my best friend Raleigh like an object that only benefited my large ego the whole time. All I cared about was numbers, likes, and views that were propelling this oasis of fame and money. Rather than caring about my friends and family, I was chasing unfulfilling dreams where I felt worse and more empty the more I pursued them. I thought this would make me happy, but I wasn't chasing a passion at all. Man, I've been such a Scrooge lately. I've been talking back to Mom, isolating myself, and falling behind on my schoolwork. I'm not even the same person that I used to know. I'm in a mess. Did I just become a preacher? Gregory, why are you on the Mom, I've just found out my faults. I'm so sorry. I explained my whole situation with Vifilms, Raleigh, fame, and my current state of mind. I asked Mom an important question. Do you think social media caused this? No. Mom explained that it was just my fixed mindset for fame, and social media just happened to be the best medium to become immersed into. Fame and money aren't bad things. You just shouldn't be addicted to that one attribute. Also, social media isn't necessarily bad. You just have to moderate yourself, take breaks, and it can be used for good too. Remember, you don't need to be all concerned about what others think of you. What matters more is how you can make a good difference in the people around you, like your family, friends, and peers. Asked Mom if there's anything I could do to seal the wounds. Mom said taking full ownership and understanding my mistake could be the first step. I first sent out a message apologizing for my actions on Vifilms. I didn't need to blame anyone, and I should just take accountability of my mistakes. Next, I went to Raleigh's house to apologize. Hey Raleigh, I wanted to come here to say, I'm sorry. Raleigh seemed okay right now, but I knew that wasn't an excuse to avoid the confrontation. I told him that I'd been selfish and not looking out for him. I wanted to change Raleigh's personality because it didn't fit the ideal friend for me. Raleigh accepted my apology and asked what we should do now. Whatever you like. Okay, let's play with my dino blazers. Raleigh is like a kindergartner stuck in a middle school boy's body, but today I just went along with it and cherished my time with my best friend. Sunday. Mom was encouraging me to do more acts of kindness in response to her looking out for friends and family message. And I tried one on Dad. I love you, Dad. Okay, what do you want? I guess you won't always get the response you expect. I decided to take a break from social media and show a bit more empathy for others. I actually volunteered to clean some dishes after dinner. Sure, I didn't get enough me time, but I think people appreciated it. As a result, I definitely felt more carefree and relaxed. Numbers didn't seem to be as important for me to be happy. And for Vifilms, I decided to private those videos and start over with a clean slate. Yes, I had a huge following and it was popular, but I wasn't actually making videos to be proud about. The recognition felt great for a few seconds, but ironically making me unsatisfied and craving for more. I wanted to make content that really reflected my dream and passion. I wanted to be a cartoonist. Monday. Mom wanted me to do something bigger than myself, so she recommended to host a promotion party after the ceremony. I just learned that graduating 8th grade isn't called graduation, but rather promotion. We're just promoted to the high school stage. But anyways, I was done with the task of organizing a party. Mom graciously offered a deal with buying the supplies. She just wanted me to tell my friends and come up with what we were doing for the party. Mom's probably gonna make the event super family friendly and cringy. Fun games and prizes! Everybody's a winner! Speaking of promotion, we actually had to practice the ceremony today, which was something nobody ever told me. When the principal calls your name and you walk into the auditorium, you can't walk too slow or too fast. I never paid attention to my walking so much before, but when I do, it's super awkward. At my school, once you walk up the stage, I guess it's tradition to clink arms with a girl and walk to your assigned seat. The girl that you get assigned with usually has the same letter last name as you. My last name started with an H, so that meant I got paired up with, hey Greg. Hey, you actually got my name right. Awkward. If this was 2 years ago, I would have been ecstatic, but I've already lost interest in Holly a long time ago. We were rehearsing the part of the promotion where we go on the stage to receive our diplomas and link arms with our partner. I walked up to the middle of the stage and kind of had a brain fart. Greg, you're supposed to link arms. Oh! There are more boys in my grade than girls, so some of the boys had to link arms with each other. Are you guys getting married? Mwah! Yes. I had a free period today, so I went to the library to write in my journal. Noah, who is a really talkative person, saw me and asked what I was doing. I explained to him that I was writing a journal about my day-to-day life. Dang, those drawings are pretty lit. You should take like a cartooning elective or join a club in high school. Some people began to curiously wander over here to see what all the commotion was about. Wow, let me see, you're talented. They got me thinking. I didn't expect my journals to be anything to get worked up over, but when I skimmed through my journals, they did seem to have decent storylines. Maybe I could publish the diaries and use a pen name like Jeff or something. There was also signers for giving a promotion speech, and I decided that if I wanted to make an impact, I had to address the whole grade on the very last day. I knew what I was gonna say, but you'll just have to wait to find out. Tuesday. Today was a big day for the decathlon. It was the 10th and final event, and my team had been preparing for about a week. We knew that we would lose the decathlon as a whole, but we weren't gonna let the boys sweep us like that. Plus, Coach Malone announced that the winner of this event, which was flag football, would receive a $5 ice cream gift card for every member of the team. The boys had already secured the deep dish pizza party, but we were about to sweeten the deal. The awesome squad. Tyson was our best quarterback, and we let him play for however long he wanted to. We actually dominated the first half for once. We used a fast-paced play style that was only really seen in the final minutes of a game. We did short, safe passes that helped us advance briskly up the field. The boys didn't seem concerned about our lead, and it seemed like they were going easy on us until the second half. At halftime, we led 28-7, and we had the possession at the start of the third quarter. However, it seemed like the best man we were relying on, Tyson, was getting tired. He began missing throws, and some got intercepted by the boys. Boof! We called timeout, and I had to confront Tyson because he kept passing to Carson, who was part of the boys that got traded. Some of the not-so-athletic guys began complaining about how they never got the ball and were wide open. Shrog complained that he was literally wide open for every single play. If we pass it to you, you're just gonna drop it. I will not. We let Tyson play for a little bit longer, but it was a huge mistake. The boys knew that we were getting tired, so they began hustling on every play just like we did, and were giving us a taste of our own medicine. When the boys sprinted away with another touchdown, that put them ahead 35-28. Come back, Kings! Come back, Kings! There was only 3 minutes left for us to rally up the field, so I decided to step in and assume the quarterback position. I called timeout and began giving a quick pep talk about us underdogs. Look, we're not going to win this decathlon, but one thing I know for sure is that we can still clutch this game. Do you want ice cream? Heck yeah! So let's give it everything we've got. Yeah! Actually, I'm lactose intolerant, so I don't want... Seriously? You gotta ruin my pep talk? I first threw a miracle Hail Mary all the way across the field that was caught by Jonathan. His defender was able to keep up with him, so he pulled Jonathan's flag before he could move anywhere at the 5-yard line. I was surprised that my throw actually got caught because it kind of got lobbed in the air like a beach ball. I threw 3 incompletions, with the last throw almost getting intercepted by one of the boys, but he juggled with the ball and it fell out of his hands. No way! Boing. This meant that there was only one more chance for a play. There was only 5 seconds left, and it was 4th down. Either we could complete the play and force overtime, or it would be an embarrassing loss for the awesome squad. I shouted, ready, set, hut, and the boys immediately used their blitz to rush me when I received the ball. I've never been really athletic before, but today, my wimpy stature saved the play. I did a quick pivot and the defender went flying past me like a rocket ship. Get wrecked, boy! Yeet. I saw Shrog wide open, who hadn't been even considered for the entire game. I haven't had the best relationship with him. I started the invisible Shrog joke, and I've never really offered any nice favors. Everybody else was heavily guarded, and the boys weren't about to hand over the loss that easily. I thought about ramming through the boys and being the game winner. However, I saw 2 guys coming straight for my flag that probably each weighed twice as much as me. I decided to let Shrog get his moment of fame. It was a softball throw. Shrog looked incredibly concentrated, just like when he's about to take a test. I knew exactly what would happen when he wrapped his fingers around the ball, but the ball kept moving past his fingers, hit his chest, and plopped right below him on the grass. It seemed like the world had gone silent for what just happened. Then Coach Malone blew the whistle, and the boys went bananas. We won! Dude, you guys mega choked. You couldn't even keep a 21-point lead. Ice cream! Ice cream! That's where we're gonna end for now. The shadow winners from last time, Toxizan, Gaffers 7-5, Vish YT, Jay the Fridge, Bob the Smiling Noob, Caleb DeBoer, Cherry Cola Cake, and Stop Motion Panda Studios. This time, the top 8 commenters with the most likes will get shoutouts. I'll see you guys soon.